My customers and visitors, just like you, want to know, will landlordaccounting.com help me as a landlord? Hello, I'm Jonathan Wolter, and in a few minutes I'll explain how you can trust my product, how it can help you, and what buy now gets you instantly. Useful information. That's the bottom line. You need useful information as a landlord that can get you up and running on QuickBooks quickly. I studied many competing products, enrolled in classes even at a nearby college. And these products were helpful. These techniques were useful. Speaking with active real estate investors just like yourself gave us clues of how to set up QuickBooks. But it wasn't enough. So we ended up spending quite a bit of money with our accountant, spending quite a bit of money on these products, and in the end writing a training manual from the ground up for ourselves internally that over time I found is useful to other people just like yourself. Well, maybe you're not even using QuickBooks yet. Maybe you're using Quicken or Microsoft Excel. Or, heaven forbid, maybe you're entering all these transactions manually with paper and pencil. Many people used to, and for a long time, my first client did. I think QuickBooks is the way to go, but I'm not alone. Over 3 million businesses across the globe trust QuickBooks. But, you know, setting up QuickBooks properly for landlording is a nightmare. The techniques taught by landlordaccounting.com are used daily to manage these properties. We've been involved in real estate as landlords as well as investors for 3 generations. And over the years, we've seen quite a bit. From buying, renting, selling apartments, buildings, individual homes, building spec homes, and predominantly recently renting single-family homes. Now, most of our business now is in single-family homes, and we exclusively use QuickBooks for bookkeeping and property management. It works well for us, and maybe it'll work well for you. The way the story really happened is several years ago, we grew beyond paper and pencil. We knew something had to be done. We needed a real system. Now, accountants, they all rave about QuickBooks. It's the industry standard, pretty much, for small business. When we compared other accounting software available, including custom real estate products, we just decided that QuickBooks was the industry standard, has millions of Intuit's research dollars behind it, and it was the way to go. It was the way to go even if it wasn't the easiest to set up. But finally, we got it set up, and we really like it. From generating reports of which properties are the least profitable to when tax time comes, streamlining that whole process by just sending a file to the accountant. So these techniques got written down and tested over the last couple of years using QuickBooks. And now you can learn these techniques at a fraction of the cost it would take for you to figure them out yourself. For instance, do you know in QuickBooks why you shouldn't set up tenants as customers? They should be jobs, but I'll tell you more about that in Chapter 3, QuickBooks Fundamentals. Here's another one. Do you know how to automatically enter invoices, late fees, and also track repairs? Well, I'll show you that in Chapter 4, Property Tasks, and Chapter 5, Tenant Tasks. How about talking confidently with your accountant, understanding what's really been going on in your company's books? Most importantly, you're going to take control when you choose to buy now. You'll manage your properties smarter, easier, faster, and with more fun than ever before. So maybe you're asking, what exactly do I get when I order? These are some of the actual pages from the book. You're going to get this. It's over 200 pages of real-world helpful information designed for landlords. Commit now to improve your company's financial well-being by taking control of its finances and bookkeeping, and go ahead and decide to invest in this ebook. Notice how each chapter is filled with detailed step-by-step instructions of what to click, where to click, and why to click on each of the icons in the QuickBooks program. Here's an example. I show you how to create a custom rent invoice suitable for printing and sending to your tenants. You can accurately and easily track earnest money, security deposits, and bills with step-by-step instructions. This will help you save so much time. Time that can be better spent with your family, maybe on investing on more properties, or just having fun. The ebook is filled with detailed instructions specifically for you, a landlord. Here I'm showing you how to set up late fees for delinquent tenants. These fees can be entered automatically or manually, as you prefer. I show both ways, as well as the reasons you may want to do one or the other. So what's even better is all of this information can be yours in only a few minutes when you buy now and receive it via instant digital delivery. Here's an example where you can properly track each tenant's payment with my step-by-step instructions. Do you like what you see? After this video, if you want to read more and see the full table of contents, scroll down on landlordaccounting.com and I list those out as well as more screenshots. Ready to buy? Great! So this is what you get. A 210-plus page ebook in Adobe PDF format. In that ebook, there are hundreds of detailed pictures and step-by-step instructions. Plus, I give you a sample QuickBooks company file with 1 year of transactions of a made-up real estate company that owns and manages several properties, probably like you are. In it, I create reports, I show example transactions, and then you can go and decompose that and look at that yourself and learn how these transactions were entered and how it would apply to your company. Plus, when you buy now, I'll give you a blank company template file for you to get started with. It's got all the transactions in the sample file ripped out, but just the relevant information for you to get started with the help of your accountant, such as a chart of account, vendor list, tenants, customers, and jobs. And the best part is, you get all of this instantly. You'll get an email after the payment processes. Usually that's a few minutes, and you'll have access to the members-only area where you can download this. And I throw in extra 1 year after your purchase. If I make any updates to the book, I'll let you send those your way so you can download those free of charge. So there's nothing to lose, only your time and your business's financial understanding to gain. Choose to buy now, and I guarantee your satisfaction. If for some reason you're not satisfied, let me know. In 30 days, and you only pay what you want, I'll refund the rest of the purchase price that you didn't think it was worth.